हेलो गाइस, वेलकम टू सीवी गाइड। होप यू आर लाइकिंग माय वीडियोस। सो मेरे पास रिसेंटली कुछ क्वेरीज आई है कि सर आप अपनी वीडियोस में यूरोकोड लर्निंग पे काफ़ी फोकस कर रहे हैं, बट वी आर नॉट गेटिंग अ सुटेबल प्लेटफॉर्म फॉर लर्निंग यूरोकोड्स। तो इसी चीज़ को ध्यान में रखते हुए आई हैव डिसाइडेड दैट आई विल मेक द सीरीज ऑफ वीडियोस फॉर द यूरोकोड लर्निंग। So this is my first video on the Eurocode, and in this video I am covering Eurocode 1990. Eurocode 1990 I will cover in the two sessions. So this is the first session of the Eurocode 1990. So now first I will describe about the Eurocode list. So Eurocode 0 is the basis of the structural design. Eurocode 1 is the action on structures. Eurocode 2 design of concrete structures. Eurocode 3 design of steel structures. Eurocode 4 design of composite steel and concrete structures. Eurocode 5 design of timber structures. Eurocode 6 design of masonry structures. Eurocode 7 geotechnical design. Eurocode 8 design of structure for earthquake resistance. Eurocode 9 design of aluminum structures. So in this section I will cover the following points of the SSEN 1990. Safety class, categories and safety factors, characteristics values of actions, classification of actions, other representative values for variable actions, recommended values of psi factors. First, the safety class, categories and safety factors. So safety class, safety factors depend on different things. First is the design working life. So what is the design working life? Is the assumed period for which a structure or part of it is to be used for its intended purpose with anticipated maintenance, but without major repair being necessary. So design working category will depend on the design working life. Like for the, if you are designing the structure for 10 years, then design working category will be 1. If it's the 10 to 25 years, then the design working life category will be 2. If it's the 15 to 30 years, then design working life category will be 3. If it's the 50 years, then design working life category 4, and for the 100 years it will be the 5. And in column 3 you can see the example of the structures. Now, consequence class. The consequence class may be established by considering the consequence of failure and malfunction of structure as per table B1. So in table B1 you can see the three consequence class C1, C2, C3, and this depend on your low, medium and high risk of the structure. And in column 3 they have defined which structures come in the low risk, which structures come in the medium risk, and which come in the high risk. Now the safety factors. The safety factor always use with fundamental load combination. So this is very important when we design any structure. Then first we have to select the safety class, and we have to choose the safety factors accordingly. And these safety factors we use in all fundamental load combination. We define safety class by the reliability index beta, and this beta value you can see in the table B2, right? This beta value has been given for 1 year reference period and for the 50-year reference period. The reliability class, there are three reliability class: RC1, RC2 and RC3. Now the safety class. The safety class, as per the Eurocode, there are three safety class. You can say RC1, RC2, RC3, and what is the factor? 0.9 for the RC1, 1.0 for RC2, 1.1 for RC3. But here I will say very important point. The Eurocode is uniform for the all the European countries, right? But every European countries have made their separate national annexure also. So if they have changed some points of Eurocode in their national annexure, then we have to follow their national annexure. For example, I design lot of structure for the Sweden countries. So when I design any structure for the Sweden countries, I select the safety class as per the Swedish national annexure. And in Swedish national annexure, there are four safety class: safety class 1, safety class 2, safety class 3, safety class 4. If the beta value is greater than 3.7, then safety class 1. Beta value greater than 4.3, then safety class 2. If the beta value greater than 4.8, then safety class 3. If the beta value greater than 5.2, then safety class 4. And what is the safety factor according to their safety class? For the safety class 1, the safety factor is 0.83. For safety class 2, the safety factor 0.91. For safety class 3, the safety factor 1.0, and for safety class 4, safety factor 1.1. And this safety factor we define with the gamma d. So here that is clear. If suppose you are designing for the structure Finland, for the Germany, then you have to read their next annexure also. If there is any change in the safety class, it's not only for safety class, whatever you are reading in the Eurocode, but if there is a different consideration as per their country, then you have to follow their next annexure for the design, right? Now classification of action. So we generally consider three type of action as per SS EN 1990. One is the permanent action, second one is the variable action, and third one is the accidental action. In permanent action, salvage of structure, fixed equipment, earth pressure for retaining structure, and indirect action like shrinkage. In the variable action, imposed load, traffic load, wind load, snow load, etc. And for the accidental load, the explosion load, seismic load, impact load, these type loads come in the accidental loads. Now, the characteristic value for actions, like characteristic value for the permanent action, if the variability of G can be considered as small, then one single value GK can be used. If the variability of Z cannot be considered as small, then two values shall be used. The upper value will define ZK SUP and the lower value will define ZK INF. Then characteristic value of the variable action. For variable action, the characteristic value QK shall be corresponded to an upper value or a lower value. Then characteristic value of accidental actions. For accidental load, a design value AD should be specified according to individual project. So for the if you are designing for the building project, there will be different accidental load. If you're designing bridge project, if you're designing industry project, then there will be different accidental loads. So accidental load value will be depend on the project to project basis. What kind of the structure you are designing. Now, other representative value for the variable action, and to understand these other representative values for the variable action very carefully, because this play the crucial role for the load combination, and the load and how to make the load combination that I will describe in my next session. So as per SSEN 1990, other representative value for the variable action shall be as follows. The combination value represented as a product psi0qk used for the verification of ultimate limit state and irreversible serviceability limit state. The frequent value represented as a product psi1qk used for verification of ultimate limit state involving accidental actions and for verification of reversible serviceability limit state. The quasi-permanent value represented as a product psi2qk used for the verification of ultimate limit state involving accidental actions and the verification of reversible serviceability limit state. And quasi-permanent values are also used for the long-term effects. So when you are doing the calculation for the long-term effects, quasi-permanent values also used there. Now, recommended value for the psi. So, as per the SEN 90 they have defined some tables for the different kind of the structure, how you have to use these psi values. Like, for example, as per the table A 1.1, they have given the recommended value for the building structure. So, how you have to select psi values for the building structure, you can get from the table to A 2.1, the psi values for the road bridges. If you are designing for the road bridges, then you have to select psi values from this table. If you are designing foot bridges, then you have to select psi values from the table A 2.2. And for the railway bridges, then you have to select psi values from this table. The Eurocode 1990 has defined different table for the different category kind of the structure, and you have to take psi values accordingly. And this psi value you have to use in your combination. How you have to use this psi value, that I will describe in my next video. So guys, what I have covered in this video, first is the basic overview, basic of how many Eurocode we follows, like Eurocode 1, 2, 3, right? So I have given the basic overviews about that. Then design life, safety class, safety factors. Whenever you are designing any structure for the European countries, you have to select the safety class of the structure, and then you have to choose the safety factor. And this safety factor will use in all the fundamental load combination. Then permanent action and variable action. You have to categorize what is a permanent action, what is a variable action, because that is very important. Based on that, you will able to make the load combination, right? Because permanent because permanent action have separate load coefficient and variable action have a separate load coefficient. Then representative value of the variable action. Then I have defined what is the representative value, psi 1, psi 0, psi 1, psi 2, the representative value for the variable action, and what is the and how to take the psi values from the tables for the different kind of structure, that I have presented in my presentation, that how you have to take these psi values, right? Because this psi value we have to use in our load combinations. So guys, hope this video will be great learning for you about the Eurocode 1990, right? And in my next video, I will come back with the load combination, how you have to make load combination as per the Eurocode. So that video will going to be very important for you. Thank you so much. I will recommend that you watch this video very carefully, understand carefully. If you have any doubt, you can comment in my comment box. And I will recommend you also refer to your friends also, so that they can also learn Eurocodes, right? Because nowadays for the global companies like Rumble, Atkins, Ecom, Sweco, WSP, Eurocode learning is very important. So thank you so much. Thank you so much.